Vamos a ver si se me oye bien y si no, no. Por si algo, hola, bienvenidos y mi video de Genshin Impact.
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Cierto, si no era la combinación.
Turning point in.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Light of the blazing sun!
Mission.
Try and stop me!
Listo, a ver. Y ahora...
Rise with the sun! We got ourselves a straggler.
Watch out!
Bring it! Letting praise names echo! Laid bare.
Watch out! Decay! Resistance is futile. Save yourself, babe.
Vamos, a ver.
Intel!
Bien. Bien, estuvo bien esta combinación, pero... A ver, lo que es este equipo no creo que sea muy recomendable por la poca reacción que daría, pero está bien. Puedo que cambiar un equipo, a ver. Cambiaremos a Maui Futuri y ya.
Wait for my signal.
Y ya dejamos esto así como está. Al paso que veo sería mejor que Genki ya pusiera 30 de resina, sería mejor. Uy, ¿cómo que no tengo dinero? Eso es malo. No tengo dinero, no. Ni una puta mora tengo, no mames. A ver. Yo creo que este equipo es bueno, a ver, porque tengo a Chilonen que baja resistencias de todos los tipos y más hago su combinación de los elementos, o sea que está bien. Tengo a Durling que también hace lo mismo. Y también tengo a Cookie para que hagan las reacciones bien del electro y más como FPS.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
A ver si no.
Stay! Intel!
No sé si fue por la reacción del electro o por la combinación, pero creo que estuvo bien.
Story has only just...
I'll settle this. Get with me. Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Overruled.
Uy, cierto, hoy sale la nueva versión. A ver si Entonces ya por fin podré conseguirle algún artefacto de adorno. Eso lo hará más fuerte.
Now I'm mad.
I lost.
Transfixed.
Stay back.
Didn't take too long.
Devouring claw. Element.
Bring it.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels...
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here? Ah, everyone's here already. Hey,
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is—
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered— there wasn't a shred of sanity left? Nothing but madness and rage.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Nodcry, waiting for his chance to strike?
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength—
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadow unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly—
the other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal—
beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Reikir. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us. Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking of—
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki, somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis.
I agree, we should split up. Right?
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much— And if we do run into rare—
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In the—
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert—
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Uy, cierto, eso me acuerda, la actualización que es la reciente, ¿cómo que apenas 600? 700, o sea, pero esta versión, o sea, la próxima versión que sale, pesa tanto, y eso que reserva, y al final no va a pesar tanto, pero pero pide tanto para reservar que eso es exagerado, que ya me gustó mucho el espacio de Play. A este punto me toca instalar Genshin otra vez hasta que tenga más espacio.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on.
So, you guys didn't find anything?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is...
No idea. Since regaining...
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got... Wait, he's actually here? Hi.
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Ay, no. Dios mío, están peleando.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Joder. Cierto, es que ella aún tiene ella en teoría debería tener poder de lo que ella tenía. Ya por sí que es una antigua soberana. Bueno, una parte de la antigua soberana.
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
That was too close!
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all? We weren't there for the whole thing either.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated.
Kutar, can you shed any light?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon...
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. And I've never met that person before. But there was no mistaking his why he holds me in such contempt. I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is...
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not... No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
Well, I mean...
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after every... Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk...
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he...
But
Algo que no me gusta, las maldiciones son muy largas. Ay, me gustaría que tuvieran el doblaje latino, sería muy épico.
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the...
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported.
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely rejected by the world. My power is dwindling.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength. The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers, yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touch, but this method of recovery is painful.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck...
Installation chamber deployed.
Being done! Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
Ultimatum protocol.
With one heart, we pray. You pull us down.
Observe. Night close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Last attack! You on this!
Paris, protect us. By the frost and the cold.
The night comes. Be silent. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged.
Go claw!
For the everlasting forest. Leave this place.
¡Desmarca! Hizo que él tenía críticas de su rostro, pero su rostro la veo muy bien.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Hold up! Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of...
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know.
Oh, is that where I think?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without AKA, the black market of intel. As an expeditionary Anyway, where were we? Allow me to introduce...
You look weird.
Ya me estoy aburriendo, vamos rápido a la misión.
Another.
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to... I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the
Is that why he's been frantically absorbed?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power.
Note to self. Uncle Varka's strength rating.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why is the wild...
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar... Oh, that's a lot to take.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. And, to be perfectly... But now that a new
A new variable? You mean...
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence... That said, while I know I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr...
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what... I don't know who or what could pull something like that off.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and...
Oh. No.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. Your intel also explains, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds... But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any idea?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. First, we need to figure... To my knowledge...
What if there was a way to...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting...
The iridescent moon. The last piece and...
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I will be able to...
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps...
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon?
I know a way, but... We will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you...
Yes. I must...
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go...
Then that's settled. Next up, our second... As you saw for your... People's obsessions, the Wild Hunt is...
It's true. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead...
But where will we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous.
Ah, she heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business.
Details. Miss Neffer, since his failed ambush, we can't do...
Wait a sec.
Que me llama
Didn't you say
Y el
this is
gusto no
meant to
se
be the
animó
Knights
para
of
leer.
Favonius' meeting?
You really
Es que
think
es
he
un
could have gotten
o algo
settled
así.
in Nodcry without my help? Besides,
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman.
please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like... Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could...
What if we told you we can't...
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, if you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this up.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box.
Boss, just a thought. If things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be leyline fought. If there's any way we can make this work,
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are you have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just Flynn's. That fragment that Rary...
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have...
Shh. This is top secret info.
I get it. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to... I'm in for this part.
Count me in.
Come off it, you! you two. Quip, I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their...
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're serious.
You really think...
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want...
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us, out of consideration for our former ties, and the crisis we're all up against?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their...
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you...
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep loose. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just...
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again. Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Pilar Fevronia! Have Fevronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different...
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths... that might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants... Huh? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area! I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh?
You'll be lucky to... Go on, get out of here! Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as... Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation.
I know. But thank you.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful...
Blood.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near. Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line. They're more tenacious than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins. Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll bring all that together again. I promise. Finally, the reindeer himself. Time to... Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Cursed moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past? It almost looks like...
Good deduction. But it's
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Oh, I guess this must be Sumer.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got.
whenever we win. I've never faced... on the other...
If you ask me, you're about as far from...
Once I take a... And also, death is the one thing we can take for granted.
Bueno, cuando salga la cinemática esta,
Come on, boss.
ahí termino, bueno.
Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Eh? Fine.
That shady merchant.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. What's happening? I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't...
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude...
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not, it was back when, and wouldn't you know it, I've been giving her, plus any other friends you send my way, will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly...
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What, at the very least,
What if I told you?
Is that so? Then we really are...
You're...
a powerful... If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here.
Then let me put it another way. What would you...
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowed. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days.
Going on here?
No, make them 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 Mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
$100. Eres muy generoso, Oscar.
Bueno, tú sabes, el jefe ama a los que dan, pero
That will
ama
be
más
all.
a los
Take
que
care
no.
now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Silencio. El jefe no quiere a los egoístas.
Pasa la bandeja, Pivo.
Y solo aceptamos de 100, señor Proud.
Eso es $1, Pivo. 100
Excellent.
centavos.
Everything is
Esto
well and truly
es para
ready.
el regreso a
The
Bar.
ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye.
También era carpintero. Gracias por su generosa contribución, señor Proud. Su lugar en el cielo lo espera.
¿Ya sabes lo que te espera, Pivo?
So remember, don't be frightened, and don't.
Bueno, tú sabes, el jefe ama a los que dan, pero ama
Now
más
then,
a los que no.
let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
¡Viva mi dinero! Güey, ¿cómo se ve contra? Está rico el pollo.
I made it. I don't recognize this style. Simple furnishing. Looks like the fearsome, unless this passed for love. Anyway.
Listo, aquí se acaba el video. Muchas gracias por ver y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.